Hi everyone, my name is Nikunj Kumar Gupta and I am going to speak on the rise of BRICS and de-dollarization efforts and its impact on India. BRICS, an alliance of five major emerging economies Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Together, they represent over 40% of the world's population and nearly a quarter of global GDP. And now they are making headlines for actively challenging the dominance of the US dollar in global trade. With the ongoing geopolitical tensions and economic shifts, BRICS nations are exploring alternatives to reduce their dependence on the dollar. But what exactly are they doing? And what could this mean to India and for the world economy? De dollarization is a strategy aimed at reducing dependency on the US dollar for international trade and financial transactions. And BRICS countries are making bold moves. Russia, heavily sanctioned by the West, has already shifted its oil trade with India to a rupee ruble mechanism. In 2023 alone, India's oil imports from Russia hit records high, with payment often made in non dollar currencies. China, on the other hand, is promoting the yuan for cross border transaction and investments. With its BRI initiatives expanding across Africa and Asia, Chinese currency settlements are becoming increasingly common. Brazil and China recently announced a deal to trade in their respective currencies rather than relying on the dollar. South Africa, while it's still dollar dependent, is also part of this larger movement. The idea of a BRICS common currency has even been floated to facilitate trade among member countries. While it's a far from being a reality, the discussion signals a clear desire to reduce dollar dominance. So, how does all of this impact India? As a de dollarization gains momentum, India's trade with BRICS countries could gradually shift towards using the rupee for settlements. Currently, India's forex reserves are around $600 billion, but a significant portion is held in dollars. Relying less on the dollar could help stabilize these reserves, especially when dollar fluctuates due to global factors. By promoting the rupee for international trade, India could also boost its economic influence. In fact, the Indian government has already initiated bilateral trade agreements to settle trades in local currencies, especially with nations like Russia. However, there are challenges too. The rupee is not yet a freely convertible currency, and globally acceptance is limited. Competing against the established US dollars will require strategic planning and cooperation with other BRICS nations. Now, let's add a twist to the story. Donald Trump's entry as the US president in 2025. During his previous tenure, Trump's America First policies led to aggressive tariff impositions, trade wars with China, and sanctions on various other countries. His unpredictable foreign policy pushed nations to diversify their trade settlements and find ways to avoid dollar dependence. If Trump returns, we could expect more protectionist measures aimed at boosting the American economy. For BRICS nations, this could mean accelerated efforts to reduce dollar. And as Trump had made a re-entry, we can see it affects already. On one hand, India's strong diplomatic ties with US uh, could present new trade opportunities, but on the other hand, any new sanctions or tariffs imposed on BRICS countries could further promote de-dollarization. BRICS nations are slowly but surely shifting away from the US dollar. While a complete end to domino dominance seems unlikely in the near future, the trends are clear. India stands at a crossroads by embracing de dollarization selectively. India could strengthen its economic resilience and stabilize forex reserves and its global influence. But challenges remains. The rupee's acceptance, India's trade balance, and its geopolitical alliance will play a crucial role. The question is how effectively can India navigate this challenging world order?